Well, this month, the KGAT Plus Book Club chose to read the title The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. The Let Them Theory is a simple yet powerful practice, she says. Let them means let people do, say, and choose what they want because it shows you exactly who they are. Stop trying to manage, fix, or chase them. Let their behavior reveal their truth. And then the second part of her theory, let me, meaning focus on the only thing you can actually control, yourself, your energy, your boundaries, your healing, and your response. So we wanted to get some expert insight on this theory, and joining us in studio with some of that insight, we have local clinical psychologist, Dr. Corey Gonzales. Thank you for stopping by.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, and today is a special day.
Happy birthday to my wife, Jamie.
Thank you.
Beautiful wife, yeah.
We adore Jamie.
Yes.
And you said that she has read this book.
She's read this book. We've gone over this. Mel Robbins, my sister's read it.
Yeah.
A lot of good wisdom.
I like it. I'm not really one for a self-help genre, but I think when you have somebody who just says, don't worry about the drama, don't worry about gossip, I think that's advice we can all use.
People get so stressed out by other people's behavior and they have no control over it.
It's true.
So it's really important we have an internal locus of control. And we have to see things for how they are. We have to see people for who they are, not what we want them to be. So let them, meaning let them paint the canvas of who they are without us interfering. And it's informative and we can see them for who they are. And actually Carl Rogers, one of the great psychologists in our history, talked about when you create, if you really want to change somebody, create an environment where there's unconditional positive regard, non-judgmental, and they'll see who they are and they'll make the change. So trying to get people to control people doesn't necessarily work with most people.
It's very true. And I like that she mentions in this book, it can be lonely if you're constantly just being like, oh, let them go do their thing. And you're just constantly brushing people off. She said, that's not the intention. Don't isolate yourself, but rather if someone has a very strong political opinion, okay, let them believe that. Then let me. Be reflective on yourself. Think, I don't believe that and I don't want to believe that. And I don't want to live in a world where that exists. So I'm going to go change the world for the better in another way without confronting my friend. Do you think that's healthy?
Yes, I do. Because I think when if you focus on what you have control over, you're in a much better place. And you express yourself appropriately. You decide what you want to emphasize, where you want to be, where your boundaries are, and you express yourself appropriately. That's what you have control over. And so, yeah, it's a much better place to do that and not try to change people, but model for people how to express yourself appropriately. And it's one of the most important things we can do is focus on what we have control over, being present and having gratitude are three of the most important things. So I think she's hit some really important points on this. And the serenity prayer, remember?
Yes.
The courage to change the things we can. The serenity of letting things go we can't, and the wisdom to know the difference between the two is really important knowledge for people with their mental health.
I think it is indeed. And we're out of time, but I wanted to ask you quickly as well. We chose this book because heading into the holidays, sometimes we see that difficult family member we only see once a year. Is this a good time during those difficult discussions that come up to just go, let them believe what they want to believe? Yeah,
and you can empathize with people and say, you know what, it sounds like you feel strongly like that about this topic or this taboo topic. Perhaps we talk more about that after dinner.
There you go.
Yeah.
Divert. Don't pay attention.
Don't let them push their buttons.
Yes.
Shrink your buttons. Have them in check before you get to the dinner table so that you can be your best version of yourself.
Oh, that's beautiful. On that, we'll call it a day. Thank you so much, Dr. Corey, and happy birthday to your wife.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.